Well, I was testing shoes for Nikes at these Nike runs. You used to hoop. If you win the game, you get these fucking tickets to get free shoes and book bags and coats and shit. So I'd be in there trying to win like every game, playing hard, diving on the floor for the ball and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where I was just trying to get the tickets to win shoes and shit. But anyway, they gave us some shoes, and they was ugly as fuck. And they was like, man, who you think these shoes are these? I said, these are the Andrew Wiggins, I lost my family ones. And everybody's like,
oh man.
I was like, but the whole run, niggas walk up to me, how you lost your family ones are, how they feel.
Man.
Oh man, you got the
you know.
Okay.
You know.
Before we introduce the guest we got right here, you know what I'm saying? I forgot to buy that shit. Fuck. Anyway, boom. Yeah. So you already know who we got on the horn right here. Y'all know him. Y'all see him. So y'all see him. But before we start, it's a dope hoodie, Carl. How you doing, Carl?
Hey, what's up? It's the nice thing about making your own merch is you can have one-off shit that no one has. So,
yep.
Right.
That's that dope shit. And Primo Jab has my beloved 36 motherfucking Zingers Feed the Family jersey on, man. I forgot to buy that shit. Yeah.
Shout out Feed the Family, man. Shout out the guys.
Yo. Yeah, you know? It's pretty fly, yo. But let's not even waste no more time, man. We just a long time coming to have this interview.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got the infamous Lee Lord.
Yeah.
The motherfucking horn. Now.
Salute, beloved.
Lord Mobb.
Yeah.
Shout out Lord Mobb. And on my 3-on-3 basketball team. So I'm taking him from Primo Jab. He's not going to be on Primo Jab's team.
Cool
You're
out.
officially drafted on my basketball team, bro.
Let's go, man. Damn, Primo fucked up, bro.
Don't listen to him, man.
You know I got game, man, for real.
Hey, yo, son.
I never doubted it.
He's
trying to poach you. He trying to pilfer you from the winning team, man. I ain't going. We ain't signing the trade waiver, bro, at all.
Shit. Oh, you got the winning. You got the winning team.
No, I got the winning team. We got the winning team. Me and Flea Lord.
It's whatever, man. We'll discuss the terms later, man.
But check it out. I remember this when I made a decision that I was gonna steal you, G, even though you didn't even know he's on the team. You was at a carnival with your daughter on those fucked up goals. Yeah. You knocked down 4 of them bitches in a row. I'm like, yo, this nigga can shoot. them rims is fucked up. All them carnival rims is fucked up. The nigga said, look at his daughter. No. So I'm like, oh yeah, please. Yeah, so I know you used to hoop.
Nah, yeah, coming from the hood, shit, we used to play on the fucking, on milk crates that was on the gates and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or we played on the fire escapes. We just used to shoot the ball through one of the fire escapes, you know what I'm saying? Low shit where you step through at, man. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm really cut from that cloth, bro.
That's crazy.
So that you like lethal shooter over here.
Yeah, I got an L jump shot. I ain't gonna lie, but my butter roll is crazy.
Word? All right.
Yeah, my butter roll is crazy, man. Off the glass, you know what I'm saying? Skyscraper off the glass, little floaters, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm
okay.
Yeah, I used to be nice.
Okay.
I ain't got it like how I used to, but I still could ball though. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't get on the court and let somebody drop 30 on me.
I feel you on that. I would never I'll start fouling, my nigga. Shit. It's been proven.
That's
this is real shit. Yeah, it's for nigga get 20 on me or 25. Oh yeah, I'm definitely fouling. I'm holding, I'm grabbing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know first. Hey, don't disrespect, bro, but my girl in the crowd.
Yeah. Do dirty like that, man.
Despicable, man. Despicable.
Yeah. But yeah, I heard the story, you know what I'm saying? You came back to Far Rockaway and then you got into basketball. I know you said you dropped out of 10th grade. Are you hooping on like teams and shit?
Yeah, I played on a couple teams and shit like that. I played for like PAL, CYO, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I played for, like this church in my hood, which they used to play different hoods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was called St. Rose in Far Rockaway. So yeah, I played ball. Like that was just like an scapegoat for me. You know what I'm saying? Being that my mom was murdered when I was a kid, and my pops was like, he was selling drugs and he got into drugs. So I was just trying to find something, other than get caught up in the streets. And eventually I almost did, but you know what I'm saying? But basketball kind of helped save me before music, you know what I'm saying? And playing baseball and football too, you know what I'm saying? Like I played every sport.
All sports.
Yeah, I played all sports, and that was nice. I got newspaper clip articles that I had saved and shit for when I played football. You know, I scored like touchdowns on like reverse touchdown, like a reverse tight end touchdown, some shit I scored. Yeah. I got the clips of that. Then I think I scored on a defensive play, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to play safety too. So yeah, I was big on sports, man. That shit.
What did you play on offense?
On offense, I played tight end and wide receiver.
I could see it, definitely.
Yeah, but I like to play tight end more because you come out hitting, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Like you block it. So that was me. I like to play tight end and I like to play safety too because I was trying to take your fucking wig off.
Yeah, like Atwater or some shit. Like yeah. I think it's illegal now. I think the way you used to hit back in the day, you can't even do that. Like
hell no, you can't. I mean, you got to be careful. Before, like, it was a thing to try to get as many marks on your helmet.
Yeah.
Younger, try to get as many marks. Yeah, exactly. So
now you can't even lead with your helmet.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Cannot lead with your helmet. You got to lead with the shoulder. It's crazy.
That shit is wild. It makes me think sometimes, like, yo, sports is mad pussy. Then I'm thinking about what was we doing? We was really putting ourselves.
Actually, every sport now, believe it or not, is a lot safer. You know what I'm saying? Because when we were watching it, it was very physical. There was people that
every sport.
There was people that was getting left critical and football, like they'd be paralyzed and shit, like motherfucker from the neck down. I remember, I think it was a Rutgers player in college. He didn't even get to make the league. Like fucked himself up, and he was like paralyzed. I don't know if it was from like the neck down or something, but he basically led on with his helmet and pushed his neck in and shit fucked his whole spine up.
It's a money game. Yeah, it's a money game. It's an investment. You're investing in these players, millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah, and I think they get the bag in college now too. So like it's crazy. Yeah. Before you wasn't getting the bag in college. Now they give you the bag in college to play. You know what I'm saying? So
or you at least had to play for Miami before, because then you could get a bag.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Shout out to cocaine. You. And some cocaine. Yo. And it was probably really good back then.
Hey, Miami respected their players. They took care of their players. I respect that.
Fucking right they did.
I respect that.
Rick Pitino in the 2000s had the strippers on deck. Well, he did. That's why he got fired, yo. They say it was because of the cheating with his wife, but there's some niggas out there that say, they had Kevin Ware. Do you know Kevin Ware, Primo Jam?
From the Bears?
No, he played for Louisville. He broke his leg at Louisville. He came to
the
Georgia
Hooper
State.
dude that used to go to Georgia State. That's right. Yeah, he transferred. Yeah.
He said that Rick Pitino had the strippers on deck.
I don't doubt it.
The age-old question, where the hoes at? They was at Louisville. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of them programs, man. Pitino, one of those coaches. That's one of them programs. They gonna, like you said, they look out for their players one way or the other.
They'll be remembered for their creativity. I guarantee you that. They look out for
their players one way or another.
One way or another.
Exactly, man.
Yeah. So basketball, football, you ran some track or some shit too?
No, I ain't run track because like crazy shit is I was born with a heart murmur. So like,
me too. We brothers.
Oh, okay, yeah. Thank God that he's still here because I was supposed to have surgery when I was like 16, but I never got the surgery. And I wasn't really like too tapped in with it because when my mom was murdered when I was a kid, I really didn't follow up with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I wound up staying with my father for a little while, and then I moved in with my sister. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, my sister didn't really know too much of that neither. It was really my mom taking me to the hospital, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, I think when I was 16, I went into the hospital and they told me I was supposed to have surgery. I dodged it. And then I really was like about to do it when I was like 20 something. And I just I stayed in the hospital overnight. And then I woke up in the morning. I was like, man, listen, man. Like, I remember my mom's telling me, if something not fucking with you, don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Exactly.
And I really played all these sports. I even played fucking street hockey with some of my homeboys that played that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I tried it out. I played rollerblade basketball with some of my homeboys.
What the fuck is that? Wow. Rollerblade basketball.
Yeah, that's some fast-paced shit.
Yeah, nah, that shit is crazy. You really could get hurt playing that shit too. But I played every contact sport, like, that some of my homies played. I try to get nice with it, but rollerblade basketball is pretty good. And you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's just regular basketball, but with rollerblades on, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I played every contact sport to see if what they were saying was right about me having this heart murmur. Like, they used to tell me, like, playing contact sports, you can die playing the sports. Something like, what was his name? I think he played for the Celtics. Was it Reggie Lewis?
Reggie Lewis.
Reggie Lewis, right?
Reggie Lewis, yeah.
Yeah, he died on the court. So, like, yeah, exactly. So when I was told that I was supposed to have the surgery, you know what I'm saying, I dodged it, and then I played every contact sport to see. Because, like, at that time, like, I didn't really give a fuck. I didn't have no kids. I was young, and my mom was already gone. So I was really trying to see if I played these contact, and I'm telling you, like, I didn't play sports like on some like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play. No, I was getting dirty. You know what I'm saying? Every sport, basketball, I was going to the paint, falling and shit. I like to box out and try to get rebounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? I play the physical part of the game, and then like I said, I played tight end. So I always tried to like see if I was going to die on the football field or the basketball court. Because I didn't care. Yeah, I didn't care when I was young. Yeah, I didn't care when I was young. Like, my mom's is dead. My pops, like, really wasn't a father. So I was like, fuck it, let's see. Like, and it never happened. I mean, like, should I be winded out of breath? Like, but that's normal. And I'm telling you, like, touchdowns, I pop motherfuckers, make them fumble, or like I said, playing basketball to the part where it's like 4 or 5 games, full court in a row, sweating out there in the heat. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I played every sport, man, and I was nice in it. I almost, I actually had a scholarship to go to Christ the King. I went there for like a couple months, and then I got kicked out the school, you know what I'm saying, for doing some dumb shit. We don't want to discuss it, but I was basically with a female, and, you know, I got caught in the school doing some shit with the bitch, and they kicked me out of school. And, yeah, so, you know how that goes. Yeah, so I got kicked out of school, and then I went to my zone school, and once I went to my zone school and I was like caught up with the homies and shit, it was over. I ain't never really even go to school no more, so I kind of dropped out, I would say, like the 9th, 10th grade, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? And, shit, man, like, sports was basically over. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got into like selling drugs and, you know, really selling weed at the time. I tried selling dog food, a little dope here and there, like, you know what I'm saying? And I sold some coke at the time. And, you know, that actually helped make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't really want to always stay with a job. You know what I'm saying? Or even when I did have jobs at the time, I always had a side hustle to make sure I was better than, you know what I'm saying, just being stable. You know what I'm saying? A little over stable. And even at that time when I was saying that I was stable, I really was still broke. You know what I'm saying? Because compared to what I'm doing today with music, and when I had a job and was really having to hustle, you know, and work hard with my job and sell drugs on the side, that was making ends meet, you know, because I got no education. So it's not like I'm going to get a job paying $25 an hour or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless if I'm working as a trucker, and I'm not really like with driving no fucking truck. So yeah, I got caught up in the mix with everything. But yeah, thank God that I never died on the field playing any sports or on the court. And yeah, I could basically just, you know, guide my kids the right way right now with what I'm doing with music, because like I said, you know, my oldest, she knew I was selling drugs. Like I basically, like, I spoke to my kid and tried to share as many gems as I could with my oldest daughter. And I, you know, more or less, I treated her like if she was a boy, like me all over again, because, you know, being that my mom was murdered, I felt like it was going to be a cycle with me. Like I was going to go before my kids get to a certain age. So I tried to like teach her everything as I could, you know what I'm saying, about boys, you know what I'm saying, about drugs, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like I talked to my daughter like I'm her best friend. So I shared all these gems in which I felt like, you know, that's not good for kids to hear. But when you grow up in the environment that I grew up in, you got to be aware of certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I basically taught my daughter a lot of shit. My second youngest, you know, I'm making her a little hip to, you know, as much, but not as much as my oldest. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we blessed, man. We blessed.
You know, real quick, I think I wish more parents would have that same sense of urgency. Kids are sponges, and they can handle a lot more than we think they can. I mean, if you think back in the 1800s, a 13-year-old was running a farm, married and shit.
Yeah.
Because everybody else died of the coop and shit. So, like, I think nothing's promised. And when you have a child and your responsibility is to prepare them for a really, really difficult world, yeah, you're absolutely 100% on by trying to give her as much as you can every single day. I think that's a benefit.
It's crazy because like the way of my thinking now is totally different from, about 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because 3-4 years ago, I was still caught up in the mix with certain things, and still figuring out if I, if I wanted to continue to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really didn't know if rap was going to really be it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just trying to, figure it out. Prodigy told me, don't waste my talent. And, by him saying that, I was like, man, damn, he's no longer here. Let me stick to this for him, at least. You know what I'm saying? Because he did tell me that. And, at the end of the day, shit, you know what I'm saying? I could have just stopped. But, someone like Prodigy never had a job a day in his life. And here telling me to take music serious. So I try to separate myself from a rapper to an artist now. And where I've been going with the music, all the stuff in the past that's my baby. I love all my shit in the past because it's basically, it just graduated. You know what I'm saying? Every project was a learning experience for me because like I'm still soaking in the music on what I'm putting out compared to me being a consumer and listening to the, to the music and the supporter. So, I'm just trying to tell my story and try not to fabricate any lies and, basically pitch that shit that, people want to wake up in the morning to and go to work, you know what I'm saying? And tap into, like, it don't always got to be some hard, you know what I'm saying? Shit, like, boom bap is cool, but I like colorful music, you know what I'm saying? With some, like, some gems in it, you know what I'm saying? I like up-tempo shit. I don't always like slow beats, you know what I'm saying? That boom bap shit is cool, but I'm going somewhere else with it now, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I fucks with it. Also, I want to say something. Isn't it crazy how your first daughter is raised or was raised? Now, your son's name's Tristan, right?
Yeah, Tristan.
Now, look how he get to live. It's two totally different things, yo. It's crazy, yo.
Yeah, so Tristan is not going to know anything about the struggle, you know what I'm saying? And he's not going to know anything about the hood. I'm actually going to have to take him so he can soak that part in about where I came from, where his father came from, and what he provided for him not to be a part of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
my daughters, but my daughters, they get to go through both parts of, similar to what I did because they get to see how their father couldn't get them certain things that they wanted. I got them the things they needed. But certain things they wanted, I wasn't able to provide that because I wasn't financially right. You know what I'm saying? Even when I sold drugs, sometimes I didn't sell drugs to get rich. I sold drugs to pay bills and stay free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a way to hustle. There's a way to hustle. If you hustling thinking you're going to be the man, then you're going to catch a kingpin charge when you're not even a king.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah.
All you doing is just ringing up and hustling.
Yeah.
And fucking your community up. That's what you're really doing. You're destroying people. Like, if you're selling heroin and crack and pills, even, you know what I'm saying, even pills, you're basically destroying people's lives. Now, if you're selling coke and you're selling weed, you're not destroying people's lives unless they're abusing that coke. If they're abusing the coke, they're fucking, their heart can stop. But if they're getting coked up to party on a Thursday, a Friday, and then boost up your life on a Monday morning to get
wake up, little wake up, yo, wake up.
If you're partying
it's
like
America's cup of coffee.
That's the type of people I dealt with. I didn't deal with the people that over abuse it, like a 50 every day from one person. Yeah, I would serve them a 50 every day. I didn't give a fuck. But if that one person said, yo, I need 500 today, and then tomorrow, like, yo, I got 200. I wouldn't fuck with that person because out of their or I'm about to destroy this person's life where they're going to be coming to me with their TV next. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I never hustled to destroy anybody's life because I knew I was feeding my family off of their money. So I really would hustle, like I said, to provide for my family and pay these bills, man. I never once tried to like abuse my customers or put some shit on top of their yay or something, sprinkle
fuck them up.
Nah, man, nah. So, there's a way to hustle. And, I basically, I don't want to say I hustle right, because either way you do hustle is still wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's not an honest living, and you still fucking your community up.
True indeed.
You got to eat somehow, some way. So I don't knock the hustle. But, I look back from the past, from what I've done. You know what I'm saying? I kind of hate that I did that, you know what I'm saying, in the past. But it made me who I am today, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to go through that struggle, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to sell drugs. I had to go through that, being that I was a product of my environment, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm in my big-ass house, 7 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, jacuzzi that I don't even sit in.
Movie room?
Yeah, I got a fucking theater room. I'm actually in here right now. I got a pool. I'm gonna play pool.
Hey, yo, let me bring the Mario Kart through there. Can I bring the Mario Kart 64? Let me hook it up
whenever, man.
To the big shit. That shit would look amazing on the big joint.
It's fun on the big screen.
It's summertime, brother. Yeah. Pull up, man. Bring your kid. Hang out for a weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, bro.
Amazing, man. My kid is a real. My kid would probably kiss your kid in the cheek, man. My kid's real nice. Yeah, your kid's like 3, right? 3,
yeah, he just turned 3. Yep.
Yeah, my kid's 3, just turned 3 in April. So I remember when yours dropped, I was like, oh shit, we got kids the same age.
Same age.
Soccer team.
All that. Yeah, all that. Well, actually, I ain't gonna lie, I've been putting my little man into like every sport, like how I was, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt that if my father and mother was around when I was younger, I definitely would have made it to the league on any sport.
You got a scholarship. You had a high school scholarship.
Like I played with Eric Barkley. Yeah. I played with Omar Cook, and they both.
Oh yeah, Eric Barkley.
Yeah, they both went to the league.
He's nice.
I played in tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Ron Artest, Lamar. Oh, I'm from Queens, so I bought with like most of the illest. Even sometimes I was younger than most of them, but I was still nice. You know what I'm saying? Every time I got my shot on the court, I bust ass. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I got busy. You know what I'm saying? So
you got the pause in there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because but really though on the court, I would basically cook a motherfucker and have them, that team arguing with each other because I was putting up buckets. You know what I'm saying? I really was nice, man. I hate to even think about my basketball days because like I said, being I didn't have my parents there, I didn't push the basketball. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted to be fly, knowing I was nice in sports. Fucking all the bitches when you're young, you know what I'm saying? And then I was selling drugs. So I was like living the best life, but really not the best life, because once you start fucking around with drugs and you really don't focus on the sports, and then you start fucking bitches and you start busting those nuts when you're young, you fuck up your growth. You really fuck up your growth. You really got to be on some militant shit. Yeah, you could punch, but you can't be punching like you're a porno star when you're young. And some of these going crazy because I know I was one of them.
I definitely was going crazy.
That fucks up your growth. You know what I'm saying? So now,
it does?
Yeah, hell yeah. So now, you letting out all your testosterone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you got to regulate it though, man.
That's like blowing bogeys. It's like blowing bogeys. You got to be backed up so you can be built like fucking Zion. You think Zion was fucking? He was 13 to like 17.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think
Zion wasn't getting no pussy until he got to like high school and he really became in high school.
I think that nigga was getting buns when he was dunking.
You see the chick that he messed with now. You see how he getting busy now? He definitely was a young thirst ball back then.
Oh, yeah, but he wasn't getting it. That's my thing. He wasn't getting it.
I'm overloaded with testosterone. Look, I'm overloaded. This is a shave line because I have to shave my whole fucking neck. I have so much fucking hair. Trust me, trust me, I was not conserving any of my specimens back in the day. I was not conserving any of them.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Nah, I really think when you're younger, you know what I'm saying? I think you
probably right.
That's like a boxer. They tell you not to be, you know what I'm saying?
They do say that.
They want you to, you know what I'm saying? So I just think when you're younger,
stay angry.
Yeah, that was like a thing where, you know what I'm saying, I just felt like I was just doing too much when I was younger, and I got caught up with the fast life of, you know, seeing some of the homies that sold drugs and how they was dressed. So I had to keep up when I was younger. So, you know, it just fucked everything up for me. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in the environment I was growing up, I got caught up with everything else. But, you know, that my son won't go through that. And, you know, the grace of God, my daughters is doing good too in school, everything, you know what I'm saying? And I'm being able to apply for anything with college wise. And, you know, my daughter's a licensed esthetician now, you know what I'm saying?
That's
She graduated
amazing.
already. She graduated, yeah.
That's
man.
amazing.
Yeah, I heard
Congrats to her.
Yeah, thank you. The only reason she's an esthetician now is because when COVID hit, she had to like basically stop going to college because they wanted her to get vaxxed to continue going to college. Like majority of everybody at that time that stayed in college, they got vaxxed. A certain, like most schools was basically making it mandatory to get vaxxed, and they was actually paying kids to get vaxxed. So my daughter, yeah, she was like, Dad, you know, they saying I got to get vaxxed to stay in school. So I'm like, listen, you're a young adult now. I'm not getting vaxxed, but you're a young adult. I'm not going to tell you not to do that. I'm not going to tell you to do that, but I ain't doing it. So up to you to follow your father or do what the fuck you want to do. But you're a young adult now, and you kind of can make these decisions on your own. I don't want you to do it. She's like, well, I wasn't going to do it anyway. Like, I'm not fucking with that. So I'm like, oh, and she said it like that, you know what I'm saying? So my daughter talked to me like that. I'm like, yeah, she ain't fucking with it. And she not. So, you know, basically I spent like maybe, I think like almost close to $30,000 for I think 2 semesters or something like that. 2 or 3 semesters that she went, and then that's when, you know, she basically stopped going to college, and then she went to the esthetician school, and that ran me close to like 18 grand for her to do that whole course, you know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't even a part of the college she was in.
Right.
Some other school shit that she did, and, you know, now she's a licensed esthetician making good money, so.
Man, it don't make no sense, though. It don't make no sense, because they didn't go to class in college. They was doing it online. Why do I Why I gotta have a vaccine to look at you?
Well, they was, but then like certain schools, like, well, I guess down here in the city, they was on it. Like, you know, they basically was making kids get vaxxed to stay in school. And they wasn't doing online shit, you know what I'm saying? Like being that they was paying kids to get vaxxed to stay in school. It's fucking nuts, man. It was crazy at that time. So I'm just like, once my daughter stopped going to college, I'm like, well, look, you still got to do something. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure it out. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? You can't just drop out. So she got a little side job working with, I think Forever 21, and then doing esthetician shit.
So a little side note, the company I was working for at the time was offering money for employees to get the vax. But if you didn't, they were charging us more on our health insurance. So I had to pay an extra $100 a month because I decided I didn't want it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
They was gonna give us $100 a piece.
Yeah.
And then I told Rome Streets that shit. Yeah, and Rome Streets is like, so you can get some dirty ass weed with your $100 to get the vax and pass out dead. Said it on live. So they said it on live. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you right. I ain't get that shit at the job for the $100. I was like, yo, it seems weird. They want to give you $100.
Yeah, like that. They gonna pay you for it.
They don't pay. They don't pay us for shit. They didn't give us Juneteenth off, and you want to give us $100 for the vax.
And it certainly didn't stop the spread of it.
And it froze?
I think so.
Yeah, he froze up, but he gonna pop right back in. That shit, speaking of the vid, man, that shit popping back up now. People running around talking about, I got the vid. I got the vid.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to
crazy.
Nas the Pirate. Shout out to Nas Pirate. Yeah, he had put on his joint.
Nas the Pirate, man.
Hey, yo, low-key, I thought it was a pregnancy test. I was getting ready to type congratulations on there. Then I had to read it again.
That's what I thought, too.
It was a COVID test. I'm like, oh, shit. You having another kid, yo. Well, shout out to Chest, another one, yo. Boom. I was like, oh, shit. Oh.
Yeah, he'll pop back. He probably just got a bad signal. You know how it is, Lukey.
Yeah, you know how it is, Lukey.
You know how it is. Hey, yo, boom. Another thing I want to point out. I'm glad that I don't know if y'all heard when we run this. When I run this back, I'm gonna listen. And I think he said dope when he talked about heroin and pills. But then when he said about weed and coke, he didn't. Please,
right.
Our parents out there called weed dope, and I don't agree with that terminology. What's you smoking the dope?
Smoking dope.
I'm smoking meth.
No, dope is like hard drugs.
Yeah, like you doing dope. There's no hope with dope. But yeah, that's how I feel.
I don't think a little bit of bud is dope. Well, although I do, when I'm talking shit, I like to talk about I'm about to go roll up my dope. Like that's a Chicago thing. They definitely called weed dope. They'll be like, we about to smoke some dope. Like emphasis on the dope. God damn it! Like it's like it's just funny.
Smoking dope. I was like, what?
Smoking dope.
What are you smoking?
I think my favorite is the yayo, but I don't want to go up to anybody and say that because it's going to sound stupid coming from me.
Hey, yo, you didn't sound bad at all, yo. But if anybody wants to put some cocaine to strip his ass and then fuck them, go ahead and do it, yo. Word.
Ooh, I don't know about all that.
Get a straw.
I mean, do a line off for tits, maybe, but.
Nah, I'm not doing any cocaine. But she wants me to. She wants me to put it in a bun. I saw it on Whipple Wall.
For the Wolf of Wall Street. Take a straw and blow some coke in her butthole. Tough.
Yeah. Shit. And someone got murdered. I was like on the other side. Yeah, that shit crazy, yo. Boom. But once again, we got Flea Lord in here.
Yeah. I was gonna say while Flea Lord is recuperating, it's man. Shout out the Zingers, man. Shout out Feed the Family, man. They on the rise, man. I felt like this was some iconic merch that needed to be purchased, man. It was definitely something that I think is dope.
Did you guys see the Eddie Kane post?
No,
with the
Inter.
The jersey, the jersey.
They're one-offs, but I'm like trying to get Eddie to convince him to make the guy make some because I'm sure
he could
really
probably
bad.
make another one. But those are that was a fresh little kit too. I was gonna say. Call China. They'll make anything for you. But man, Flea said something that I don't think needs to be overlooked, man. A lot of people were out here taking penitentiary chances just to have like a regular job. You know what I mean? Like essentially. People were selling a lot of dope, doing whatever just to make $35,000-$40,000 a year. Well, if you look at it, you know what I mean? I think it's wild. I mean, I think there's a large difference. It's what you have access to.
I think there's a large difference between, trying to be somebody by selling dope and trying to survive by selling dope.
Subsistence, exactly.
And I think one of the things that I will stand by, we are all capable of anything.
Yeah.
Given the right circumstance, we are all capable of anything. And when it comes down to your survival, you're going to do what you got to do. Morals be damned, laws be damned. I mean, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, I mean, but he also did say a lot of good shit. A lot of people acting like they Pablo Escobar, and they really weren't. He never sound like he's trying to be Pablo Escobar.
No, I appreciate the fact that even still, you can tell he's remorseful about it. He would rather not have had to do that. But,
I think he's just mature,
But people shouldn't, in that situation, people shouldn't be too hard on themselves because there again, any of us would do the same given the same circumstances.
Yep. Those are some of the most ugliest, disgusting, poor souls to be around. Drug addicts, homeless people, they stink.
That's so sensitive.
Boogie.
I'm just saying, you around.
You went from sympathy to
yeah, but yo,
they
it's
stink.
really sad. Fiends. A $10 rock. That's where you getting a lot of your money from when you're a low level drug dealer. Them people stink. Them people are home there. You might see now if you go to Philly and you go to Kensington, you smell rotten flesh and you see all type of crazy shit going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the best custodies is like, I guess, college students.
Well, no, I mean, another thing is like, again, like Flea was saying, man, like, it's gotta be sustainable. Like if you busting a 50 play every week to one person and they got it kind of under control. That's cool. But yeah, like he said, if it's one dude that comes at you, oh yeah, I need a 50, and then the next day he comes at you for 500, it's like, you're
I'm
trying to
having a
set me
party.
up. You either set me up, or you hit a payday, you hit a lick, or this is the start of your downfall. Because then, like he said, it's just a matter of time. It's like, oh man, you you cashed out on that 500. Next time you only got 250. After that, you only got 75. But you chasing that $500 dragon, and
I'll be
it's
the
like you
bad guy
can't catch
here.
it anymore.
I'll be the bad
It's not
guy
good.
here and say, if you don't, he's gonna find it from somewhere else.
Yeah, he's gonna get it
Not
from
on your
somebody else.
conscience.
No, that's not the bad guy. You're the capitalist.
Yeah, you're
Absolutely.
Well, but the thing is, you're not the catalyst. You're not the one
That's true.
that's responsible for where they are in their lives, and you're just
Carl, you make a
providing
lot
a
of money
needed
in the dope
service.
game.
Well, I mean, I'm pragmatic.
But that's it. I mean, you're like, hey, look, if I don't sell it to him, somebody gonna sell it to him, and that's
at least
that's
they're
the
gonna
game.
they're
That's
gonna
how the
get
game
something
goes.
clean from me. Not that I'd ever or would, but I certainly wouldn't lace shit. I wouldn't fuck over my customer.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get
Flea will be right back, everybody. He's caught up in a bad storm. All of the rest of y'all who are listening in America, I mean, the weather's been going super crazy the past 2 weeks. I think my people in Chicago, they had a whole bunch of storms come through and blow things up, knock trees over, transformers. People were getting sent to Oz. It was wild. I know my people down in Atlanta, like last week. I feel like y'all
I'm
had a bunch
expecting
of
storms tonight.
Yeah, hey man, it's wild, man. This weather situation is insane right now. I mean,
Drake,
climate change, it's not real, or is it?
I don't know.
Drake's house got flooded. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Stop wishing hate.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
Okay, check it out.
Why we talking about hate, man? Let's talk about hate for real.
Hold on, let me tell you it shames me to no end. Defeat is poison that could very well be my kin. So when there's demand, someone will supply. So I feed them their needs while at the same time cry. Yes, it pains me to see them need this, all these last souls, and I'm their Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And with this in mind, I still didn't quit. What's the rest of the line? And that's how I know that I ain't shit. That's the Clips. That's No Malice. Well, Malice. Yeah. That's one of my favorite songs from the Clips. My daughter listens to it. It's called, what's it called? I forget what it's called, yo. I just pulled it up. But my daughter asked to listen to the Clips now. Clips?
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
So, yeah. It's called I'm Not You. Okay, it's hate. Give it to the hate.
Hey, man, Donald Trump set himself up to get shot, man. Like, let's talk about
how. I don't know if
it's
fake or not.
Hey, I don't know if it's fake or not. I think it's fake, man. I don't trust him, man. Well, here's the funny part about it. Like, I think if that happened, well, I'll talk about that too. Here's the funny part though. If that had been anybody else up there and they got shot at, everybody would have just instantly been, oh my goodness, so concerned. Like, oh wow, dang, oh geez, oh no, oh my goodness. But as soon as it was him, the first thing that everybody said was like, are you sure? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Where skepticism, I don't know, doubt. And not only that, I mean, like you said, Lukey, I mean, somebody lost their life over this. Somebody died. 2 other people got shot also. So it wasn't like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm obviously no fan of the orange guy and his rhetoric, nor am I a fan of any of that whole dimensions politics or any of that shit. But I feel like I don't think that he is above going to the most despicable means and measures necessary to get power, to gain power, to retain power. And not only that, I don't think that he's not desperate enough to do it, because he honestly, for him, he feels like his life gonna be over anyway if he don't win, because he's gonna have to face the trials, He's gonna have to pay bills. He's gonna have to do all this type of stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I think also this is something I learned as far as politics and the government and just political systems in general. The shadowy people who manipulate things. People are percentage points, right? And there's a certain things as acceptable losses. So I don't put it past anyone being like, well, you got to crack a couple eggs to make an omelet. So, I mean, it's interesting.
So the only problem I have with that is the one thing we know about Donald Trump is his ego is enormous.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't think for a minute that he feels like he's in jeopardy of not winning.
No. He's definitely going to win now. Like let's
well, no.
honest.
But before this, I don't know that he would have to take a stunt like this to.
You make a great point there, Carl.
To try to sway things, because I don't think he has any thought that he's gonna lose this. So it's right just as likely that one of the organizations that he wants to shut down if he becomes president again. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time the CIA took out a president.
Yeah.
So
no, man. I mean, yeah, it's
I don't know.
Intriguing.
It could be a stunt. The fact that that's automatically what a lot of people think says a lot about his character.
About Donald Trump. Yeah, exactly.
And that's the important part.
That's the important part. But I think also it, like you said, Carl, it's not something where he had to pull it off to get people's sympathy or anything. But what this is going to do is going to play into the cult of the Trump even higher. Trump was just saved by a miracle, right? Trump was spared. God protects Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the chosen one. That's the narrative that's going to come out of it. So if anything, it's just getting the people behind him even more that were already down, but any skeptics are now aligning with him like, yo, yeah, we gotta support Trump. And then you even got these other randos that are like, oh man, it's gone too far. We need peace. Donald Trump's not that bad. I'm gonna support him.
Well, so here's the crazy thing about that whole thought process about Jesus is protecting Trump. So he wasn't protecting a firefighter and family man and father.
Yeah, apparently
he wouldn't try to. You know what I mean? Like
Trump is more.
God was like, here, let me just move that bullet a little bit. Sorry, dude.
Yep. Yeah, sorry, bro.
Trump.
You'll
be
all right.
Took it for Trump.
He did.
What makes 5 words, fellas, made me think that this shit was staged and planned. When Donald Trump felt his ear, and there's another picture saying there's blood there. It could be Photoshop. At first, the videos didn't show any blood. We went like this. And he went down to the ground.
There was no blood at first.
Nah, he went down to the ground and probably got razored by like the Undertaker or whatever. Kayfabe? What's it called? That's what the wrestlers do. Anyway, boom. Before he got up and yelled, fight, he uttered 5 words.
Let me get my shoes.
A sniper just shot at you, supposedly.
Yeah, but they also yelled out that the shooter was down.
Yeah, absolutely. They had the retaliation was instant.
And there was one of the guys in actual military gear on the stage with a rifle was yelling out, the shooter's down, and that's why they stood him up, because they weren't going to stand him up until the shooter was gone. They were making a body barricade of him, which is standard protocol for Secret Service. And then once they get the all clear that the shooter's down, then they can move him. And even at that point, they have to surround him and protect any vital parts just in case there's a second shooter somewhere or something else. But that was when he stood up and he was like, let me get my shoes. Well, there again, what happened to his shoes?
I don't know.
Like going down to the ground doesn't normally pop my shoes off. That's kind of weird.
Oh. Maybe his ankles are too fat and he was having them late. But
I'm going on record saying I hate both candidates, and it's all one big puppet show to begin with. So
two wings of the same turkey.
You're concerned with the marionettes and not the puppeteer.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact, Carl.
Yeah, yes.
It's all political theater.
Just like last time, I don't really think that people really voted Joe Biden in. They voted against Trump, which
to me is just as crazy though.
I mean, they didn't want him in there. Like,
why not demand a better candidate?
Yeah.
How?
Why not, as Democratic voters and people that are part of the DNC, you go to them and you say, that's not acceptable.
Yeah, we don't.
You had decent candidates.
Yeah.
Tulsi Gabbard would have made a way better presidential candidate.
They weren't gonna, with our temperature climate, even if Andrew Yang wasn't Chinese, they wasn't gonna let Andrew Yang win that. I love Andrew Yang. I love him. You didn't like him?
No, I thought he was cool.
Andrew Yang?
I thought he was cool.
His name's Yang, right?
Yeah, Andrew Yang.
Stop Asian hate. I love almost everything he said made sense about everything about the robots taking our jobs and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Everything he made sense. But you can't hear me?
Yep, I can.
Oh, Philo. Yeah. Where's Andrew Yang from?
It's you, Primo.
I can't hear you.
We can hear you.
Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Oh, Primo Jab
just dipped.
Yo, my bad. It's a bad storm. It's fucking coming down, and it sounded like a fucking bomb was in my neighbor's backyard. The fucking lightning came down and shut my lights down for a second. I thought I was gonna have to set the generator up, but my lights went right back on. It took a second, but they went back on. Then I had to wait for my computer to catch the Wi-Fi and all this shit. Like it was just bad just now. It's coming down.
It's all good.
You got a generator. That's pretty cool, yo. Like yeah.
I do too.
I saw Carl's generator going to his crib. I was like, oh, you got a generator too? Man, I'm going wild. When the zombie apocalypse pops off, I'm headed to Carl's, yo.
Right.
He got guns, ammo, comic books.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you lit.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm on
music studio.
Definitely, I had them Schwambolis on deck.
Yeah, hell yeah, yo. I'm gonna hit mad zombies in the head.
Music studio.
Yeah,
a good time.
And yo, we could then his wife can turn the zombies into taxidermies. You know what I'm saying? Where taxidermy art. Yeah, I forget where we left off. We was talking a little bit about Trump getting shot, maybe.
Well, you were on,
yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if it seemed a little bit Jesse Smollett-ish to me until I found out niggas died. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everything is that whole situation is just crazy. Everything, man. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't want to think that it was staged. I don't want to think that. You know what I'm saying? I would think that. It's just kind of weird though, like everything. But I mean, they said other people died though. It wasn't just a shooter, right? There's somebody.
There was a firefighter that died.
Yeah, so I mean, how fake could that be? You know what I'm saying? Like
maybe he wasn't real. Maybe they made this nigga up and put him on the internet. Where was the phones at showing a dead body? Then they put it on Reddit. You know what I'm saying? Like the dead body on Reddit.
There was that dude on the roof that was supposedly dead, right? But then
I saw that.
There was people that was next to Trump that got hit. Not next to Trump, but like I guess in that crowd, right? Supposedly.
Yeah, it was behind him.
Man, that's just
because they had those bleachers set up behind them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's sad that people did lose their lives. You know what I'm saying? And it's even sad that, you know, the young kid that was the shooter, they saying he's 20 years old or something like that. I think he was like a young kid, the shooter.
Yeah, he was.
That was shot at, you know, Trump supposedly. He lost his life. So, you know, I just think that it's fucked up that people just losing their lives. Even the attempt to try to kill Trump, like, I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's funny. You know, it's nothing funny about somebody dying. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it is. Unless it really deserved that shit, you know, some rapo type motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Well, hey, yo, do you remember like boom, like I guess it was like Mick Foley was against Undertaker, and then the Undertaker like threw him out the ring. Then Mick Foley went down and he raised the blades himself.
Wrestlers used to do that all the time. Yeah.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a little WWE. I thought when he went down, he razor blade himself. He got up and he said, fight. Like, oh shit, Trump is about to do a ladder match next.
I will say this: the square bandage he had on his ear the next day was suspect.
The Mick Foley bandage, right? That was.
It looked weird. It looked super weird.
Right.
But like I said, man, the only thing I could say that makes it like crazy is that people lost their lives. Mm-hmm. So if this wasn't like some shit where niggas just made it up or something, and somebody really tried to take homie out, and homie got clipped in his ear, a little piece came off, and whatever. If this is really real, and Son stood up and put that fist up like that with the blood, he's the illest.
It's pretty gangster.
Yeah, no, he is the illest. Like, I ain't going
to opportunity was
put the black power fist up too.
Yo,
he put the black power fist up too, yo.
I mean, that's seizing an opportunity to really, really punctuate it.
If that shit really if it's really real, like, I don't know which way. There's always three sides to the story, you know that. But if it's really real, and Son was trying to snipe him from deep, and he so happened to hit somebody else that died, a firefighter that died there, and he hits Trump in the ear, right? Just so happened to hit the ear and don't catch his dome. How do you skin somebody's ear like that? Like, it's just crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. You don't hit the dome, but you hit the ear.
Them bullets is like this big, though.
Too, not even the hanging ear.
This is what I'm saying. So, it's just, everything is weird. I don't want to think it's fake because people did die, and supposedly the shooter died. But like you said, when you're dealing with shit like that, you never know what's what. But I just think that, it's fucked up that people died, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucked up. Like the young kid is 20 years old, still could have lived for another 50, 60 years, you know what I'm saying? And really enjoyed his life if that's really what happened. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
It's kind of, it's fucked up. He's saying that's really what happened. Like this,
I have to, because the fact that he just got his ear pierced and he didn't get domed. Like, this is 223s. Like, come on.
223s.
Yeah,
556.
Those bullets.
You understand?
Those bullets is big, yo.
They're really not.
Those bullets.
My 9mm bullet is actually bigger than a 5.56.
No, the shell is this big, Lukey. The shell that's big. The actual projectile itself isn't that big.
That's the power. Right. That's the power in that motherfucker.
They have so much gunpowder, so much more. Right, so that you can shoot long range with it. It's also it's also shaped a lot different than a 9mm. Like my hollow points aren't built for range.
But whereas those it's just so weird that that bullet just went that close to hit the ear.
I saw something, and there again, the internet. So I'd have to say allegedly, but I saw this diagram of, because you can actually see Trump turn this way, and then the shot rings out. Yeah. And if his head had stayed this way, it would have hit him here,
hit him right,
and come out the back, and really hit this part of his brain.
Yeah.
Right. And when he turned, it clipped the ear. So it was just that.
My son went like this. He did a little dance.
He did the That's what he.
That's what I'm saying. Man. It's just fucked up, man. And the fact that it's like, what y'all want, people want him to die. That's what it was. Y'all would have been happy if Trump would have got assassinated.
There are a lot of people that
2024, we would have, all of us right now today would have witnessed what people witnessed with JFK.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, I don't think people were really. I mean, I'm sure there are some people, like a small majority of people that are like, "Oh, fuck Trump. I wish he had died." Right. But I think at the end of the day, I don't think that many people have a heart that cold where they're like, "Oh, fuck Trump. I want him to die."
Okay,
but people don't want him to be the president. There's a lot of people that probably feel that way, but then it's like, they think that shit was fake. Like, nah, that's not real.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. When it came down to it, when it came down to almost happening, people had a heart check and was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I really wanted him to die. Oh, I didn't know that it was like this serious."
Yeah, and then look, somebody that was behind him, they said it was like I think a dude that was like I don't know if he was a doctor or some shit. Something they said somebody was there trying to help the firefighter that died over there.
Yep, he tried.
Yeah, so the fact that some, people died, a firefighter sitting there, you know what I'm saying, and out here at this rally supporting his, the president, the guy he wants to be president, like, it's just fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't lose your life doing that. Like I said, if it's some weird creep, like you're a fucking weirdo, creepo type, even, some people have a heart for them, like, yo, they don't deserve that. They deserve a second. What the fuck? I don't know. But yeah, I just think that, like people like that, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like Trump, he ain't deserve that shit, man. Like, but Trump is, in certain cases, he's a piece of shit. And then there's certain things about Trump that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Trump is in between. Like, but who ain't in between? You got people that's fucking, that would hold their friends down, but they're pieces of shit to their kids. You got people that do the best things for their friends or their brothers, but shit on their baby mom.
Trying to tell people, you're right.
Like, even if your baby mom's a piece of shit, she still has your kids, right? So, like, why would you be a piece of shit to someone that has your children? So she could be a piece of shit. Let her wear that on her sleeve. You don't got to be a piece of shit. So it's just what it is with people, you know what I'm saying? But I just think that, I wouldn't vote for Trump, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't vote for motherfucking the other dude neither. Like, just fucking seemed like he's old as shit.
Right.
What's going on?
That's 100% it.
Hey, yo, check it out. But can we agree? Hey, yo, Flea, Jab, Carl, can we agree on this? That the social media shit was the best thing about the assassination attempt? They said that the shooter was Bronny James. He went 0 for 8. They said that they said play in Klay Thompson to shoot because Clay went 0 for 13. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, he didn't die.
Yeah, the internet is horrible. That's man. Funny. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, I've been watching what they've been saying about. They've been saying about Bronny, man. I think that's fucked up, man. Let that kid just be a kid and play ball. Like, y'all gonna watch every stat, everything he do and put him down. Like that kid is gonna be thinking about. I really think that he's thinking about what other people think about him right now. When even though probably I seen Braun say he doesn't fuck about people, but he's thinking more about everything else than the game. He's not having no fun, man. And it looks like he's not having fun. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. But meanwhile,
that's a tough shadow to live in.
Yes, it is.
It is what it is. Meanwhile, it's what you signed up for.
But meanwhile,
whose kids actually was really nice that was in the league that actually really took it there and was the man. I could say
Kobe.
I could say Kobe for sure, and his pops just
that's the best one.
His dad Curry, the best one.
That's Steph Curry.
Kobe dad just passed. I forgot about that. Good thing you mentioned that.
R.I.P. Jelly Bean.
Yeah, Jelly Bean. Yeah, his dad just passed. So you know what I'm saying. It's fucked up, but it's good too because now he's with his son. You know what I'm saying? Like they together.
Yeah.
Somebody that took their kid to that level of fucking basketball. Because Jelly Bean was good. Like I watched like footage of him. He was good, but he wasn't fucking Kobe. Jordan's kids is trash.
Yep. I think they was okay in high school, but college,
school, but, when they got to college, both of them disappeared.
Both of them was double garbage.
Yeah, it was trash, bro. Went to trash schools, like nobody.
UCF.
Come up, you come on.
UCF, but he went down there.
Central Florida.
He opened,
I think Central Florida. I think would give out good football players. Not no fucking.
This is Flea. See, you on top of your shit, Flea. Exactly, but this was right before. So Central Florida right now is halfway decent just because a lot of people in Florida, like we were talking about before, they weren't going, they decided, all right, we're not going to go down to Miami anymore, or we're not going to Florida State. We're not going to University of Florida. We're going to turn University of Central Florida into a powerhouse. And that's what they were trying to do on football. Like they were trying to get a bunch of decent recruits. And they tried to repeat that with the basketball team. And they thought that Marcus or whichever one it was going to be like one of their highlight players on the team.
Pippins, Bow Wow. One that was fucking with Pippin's.
Yep.
That shit's fucked up.
He won Raw like that.
They broke up.
Yeah, that's quiet.
Yeah, they broke up. Thank goodness.
Yeah, that was a bad look. Yeah, bad look for Jordan too. Like Jordan should have. If I was Michael Jordan, I probably apply pressure to my son, like, man, get your ass out of there. You're not going, even though, like, he probably don't give a fuck about Pippen, you know what I'm saying? But it's still, like, a disrespect, man. Like
exactly.
Pippen could have lost his cool and threw it all away.
Well, see, I think Mike did kind of. I think Mike was kind of on some,
do
Mike
that for
probably
me,
was
son.
looking down his nose at him, and he was probably sneak dissing heavy, like, oh, you going to see your little girlfriend this week? Oh, and then if they ever came around, he'd be like, oh, what's up, Larissa? How you doing, or whatever. Like, first of all, I'm not touching Future's dirty seconds. Number one, that's number.
Yeah, not even that. Like,
I got my Gucci
Pippen
flip
had
flops,
kids
man.
come out
I ain't
that
trying to.
womb, man. Pippen got kids,
but hey, apparently it's still thinging. That thing is thing's still thinging, Jack.
He's right. He is good. Scottie Pippen Jr. is good. That's another guy.
Scottie Pippen Jr.
Not as good as Pops.
Yeah.
Let me tell you though,
Doug Christie's son is alright too. He can shoot.
But most things skip a generation.
They do.
Yeah. So what you should do is let your kids just be interested in what they're interested in, and don't necessarily force them to follow in your footsteps, especially if you're a mega star in your particular profession. I don't care whether you're the best cellist in the world or the best MMA fighter in the world or the best basketball player. Don't push your kids into doing it. What'll happen is their kids will probably follow in your footsteps, and they'll probably be as great, if not better.
Yeah,
I'm Floyd Mayweather grandson, the one that he has the NBA Young Boys kid. Yeah, they showed him training with his granddaddy Floyd, and he looked crazy. Yeah, he a little 2-3-year-old kid, and he got hands,
like 3 or 4,
speed, going crazy.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I mean, that's wild.
Yeah, that's like what your man Tank. Tank was like at it when he was young, like a little kid. Tank is really like he the truth.
Yeah, I fuck with Tank.
Tank is the truth. Yeah. That boy is special.
Let's get to a couple more of these basketball players real quick though. Kobe, Seth Curry, Steph Curry. Seth is still good. Jordan Suggs.
Steph is all right. Steph is all right.
Yeah, he got a cannon. He can shoot, but he's not as good as his brother, though.
Doc Rivers' son was all right a little bit too.
Austin Rivers
was right when he was playing.
When Duke, we played for Duke. He was awesome. But Doc Rivers was not that good though.
Player.
Yeah, but Austin Rivers is better than Doc ever was. If you ask me,
I think Doc was pretty good when he was with
the Knicks,
the Hawks. No, with the Hawks.
The Hawks.
Yeah, with Atlanta.
With the Hawks.
That's when he made his name.
Wilkins. Exactly. He was more reliable he was a more reliable point guard than with the Knicks.
True indeed, he really was.
He got hurt the Knicks. He busted his ass, fell right on his fucking tailbone, was out for forever.
Yeah, he really was. Yeah, he really was. Being a Knicks fan. Yeah, I thought that was going to put us over the hump. Knicks going to do good.
Now we about to be fucking nice. You saw my boy just took the pay cut.
Yeah, we about to be son, real shit. I think we're making. We got bum ass campaign though, man. Why we get campaign bum ass, man?
Yeah, I think because they want to have Deuce roll like more like a 2 off the bench. They don't want Deuce to have to be the point. So I think maybe Cam is a good he's a good facilitator. He's not
shot
really
is ugly.
I hate that jump shot.
He shoot like Caitlin Clark. He shoot like Caitlin Clark should shoot.
Oh yeah. Oh, what about what about what's that dude name? Martin. He used to play with the Rockets back in the. I think his name was
Kenyon Martin.
Not Kenyon Martin.
Oh, you're talking about the Matrix, right? The not Sean Marion jump shot, right?
He had a Sean Marion jump shot. It was a light-skinned dude, something Martin.
Marion shoot. Wow.
Kevin Martin.
Kevin Martin. He played with the Sacramento Kings, I think, before.
I
was like
it's a slingshot. It's a slingshot. Kevin Martin. Oh, he was a good defensive player though.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
he was pretty good.
Don't awful shooters play fucking crazy. Look at Matrix. The Matrix was nice too. Sean Marion was nice. Played defense.
But that nigga was like 6'8" though. That's cheating, bro. Like if you 6'8", everything is easier.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying if you are our size, 6 and up, under 6'6", you gotta shoot regular. You have to shoot up here. You can't shoot from down here unless you Steph Curry. Steph Curry shoots every way. He don't shoot the same way every time. That hole still goes in.
Yeah,
it's phenomenal, man.
Yeah, Steph is that boy. I fuck with
we trade Julius Randle or not?
I think KD gonna stay with Phoenix, or you think he out of there?
I think we should trade him for Julius Randle.
Where he gonna go? He gonna go to New York?
No, KD.
He would have been. The Knicks fucked up when they didn't pick him up and he went to the Nets. That was the shot for the Knicks to get him. So I don't think he ever gonna come to the Knicks.
Right. But I think he's gonna stay in Phoenix.
I don't know, man. I don't like him in Phoenix.
Where else he gonna go? I know.
I don't like him in Phoenix, man.
Me don't. It's hot. Hey, yo, what should we do with Julius Randle? What should we do with Julius Randle? Should we keep him?
No, we got Skechers. Yeah, we can't.
He wears Skechers.
Look, I'm actually getting mad at people for saying that we should trade Randle. Like, I understand what they saying about Randle because like I'm a big Knicks fan, so like sometimes people say Randle's like a ball hog or he loses the grip of the game. Sometimes he just loses focus, but Randle's the truth, man. Like that boy is special, and he's a lefty.
Yes,
and he's strong. Like
that's why we had to trade
lefty. That motherfucker's a strong lefty.
We had to trade your mans. We had to get one of them left-handed motherfuckers out of there. Our three best players was R.J. Barrett, Jalen Brunson, and Julius Randle. All left-handed motherfuckers, yo.
I ain't gonna lie. I hated Barrett's game, even when he tried to play. He had good game, like because there was times he had good games, but he's trash, man. Like he needed to go to Canada so he could ball like himself. You know what I'm saying? Like
a Canadian.
Yeah, he needed to go back to Canada.
Shout out to A-Son. Yeah, A-Son used to hoop with him. A-Son and he used to hoop with the other nigga. The nigga that lost his family. What's the nigga? He didn't lose him, but they died. The wife cheated and the kids wasn't his or some shit like that. Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins. Yeah. Andrew used to hoop with them niggas. Yeah, that shit's wild, bro. Oh, yo, I was testing shoes for Nikes. For Nike.
You know about that. He said he lost his life.
Yeah, that shit's fucked up. Cause I was testing shoes for Nike. That's fucked up. I'm sorry, guys. Well, I was testing shoes for Nikes at these Nike runs. You used to hoop. If you win the game, you get these fucking tickets to get free shoes and book bags and coats and shit. So I'd be in there trying to win like every game, playing hard, diving on the floor for the ball and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where I was just trying to get the tickets to win shoes and shit. But anyway, they gave us some shoes, and they was ugly as fuck. And they was like, man, who you think these shoes are these? I said, these are the Andrew Wiggins, I lost my family ones. And everybody's like,
oh man.
I was like, but the whole run, niggas walk up to me, how you lost your family ones are, how they feel. How you Andrew Wiggins. I was like, yo.
Damn, man.
I'm like, yo, I gotta chill. Cause it just comes to my brain and I say some fucked up shit.
Looky cold, bro.
Yeah, it's like I lost my family once.
Remember, I'm Canadian, so
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
being a little disrespectful over there.
Yeah, but yeah, RJ Barrett was like, my mom just texted me. What up, mom?
Barrett was good and can't like when he was coming up, he was nice. Then Duke was nice too. Like, but came to the Knicks, man. Like if you come to the Knicks,
it's tough.
You gotta know how to play under that crowd, man. Like, cause the media chew you up.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true.
Yeah, the media chew you up, man. Make
my. He had no beard.
I want to be here. You feel unappreciative, like especially if you trash, they're gonna kill you. Like, the fact that Brunson right now is fucking going crazy, and then takes a pay cut so the Knicks could get better. Like, Knicks really are looking good. We got Bridges now, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with the whole Villanova crew that, won a chip together. Like,
yeah.
Well, didn't they win two?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, Josh Hart.
I know they went twice, I thought. Yeah, I thought they went twice.
They won. Josh Hart won one. Dante and I think Jalen and I think Mikal might have
both teams.
What? Yeah. Okay. I think three of them won two, and one just won one. So I think it might be Josh Hart the only one because he was the best player on that team.
Josh Hart truth, man.
Yeah, in college he was really going in, but you see how they translate to the NBA. For another thing, the NBA ball sucks. I hate the NBA basketball. It's horrible. They're playing with it right now. The ball costs $200. It's slippery. It jams your fingers. It's definitely different than the Evolution, but it shows you how good you have to be an NBA player. That ball is the hardest ball to shoot with. The molten ball over there, and the FIBA ball is great. The Evolution is great. The ball we used to play with when we were kids, the Spalding, 1098 was great. This NBA basketball sucks. So it's a learning curve to go to shoot with that basketball. Not a lot of people can shoot that far back. And with that ball, that ball costs $150 to $200. Evolution costs $80. The ball, if you don't get no sweat in that ball, it's hard to grip that ball. I hate that. I'm sitting here mad. Word. And then boom. I don't make that much money on my job. I buy the NBA basketball, take it to the court one day, fitness connection. What happens to the ball?
It got stolen.
Got stolen, man.
I about to say somebody walked off.
Somebody walked off with that. Absolutely.
It's not even a good ball. I'm like, I just wanted to master it to tell so I could be like, I can shoot. You can't shoot, nigga. Like, word. So my ball's gone. That's
definitely how I have the balls that I have.
Pause.
I definitely. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Flag
cool.
on the play.
That's a big, that's a flag on the play.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's definitely how I got them.
This is
but it was like it was a tit for tat though. It was a tit for tat.
It's not amongst the guys alive talking. They're gonna hear you.
It's in context. It's in context.
They gonna try to
he actually threw
they gonna try to get you, bro.
Even in context, when you add tit for tat to it, then kind of elevates it to another level.
Said they're gonna come for you. Look, I can't even say I paused that too. Like everything. What the fuck, man? Today, the year 2024 shit is awful, bro.
Shaq said they're talking about coming. They're talking about coming in the basketball league with a Shaq and Penny Hardaway interview, and they said you was him, and I said, and the nigga said you came in him, like you came in the league, him, but he kept on saying you came in him. I'm like, yo, no one's hearing you talk right now. Like no one's saying pause. Like slow down, brother.
Cool out, Charlie.
I'm out.
Yeah, where's Cam and Mates when you need them? Where's Cam and Mates when you need them?
Flag on the play.
Now we talked about it. I gotta get this. Get this back on track, yo, because we really talked about everything other than music, which is great.
Yes,
because I've seen about, I guess, like 10 to 12 Flea Lord interviews, and we ain't never got to hear none of this good shit right here, yo. Word. Because they be asking the same questions, really. I can't front. Even though those are good questions. The Team Drugs, Prodigy shit. Like you get in the bag. I love hearing that. A lot of them niggas ask the same questions, you know what I'm saying? But I want to ask you this right here. This is some music shit. Name me your top 5 Flea Lord projects. You know what I'm saying?
My top 5?
It don't gotta be like the ones you think are the bangingest. It might be the specialists or like how they work together.
I would say Gets Greater Later is one of them.
That's on my list. Yes.
Yeah.
That's on my list.
I would say
can't see it. Can you see it? Oh.
Okay, yeah. I would say Lord Talk Trilogy Part 3. That's one project. That was like one of the projects where I dropped 12 projects in a year, and I felt like that kind of got like a little slept on because I gave him so much music. But Lord Talk Trilogy with God Bless is like one of my favorite projects. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out God Bless.
Shout out God Bless Beats.
Yeah, that's my bro.
I found him in basketball. I found him. Ask him about me playing him in basketball.
He made him bleed his own bloods.
He took his ball and went home.
That's why you're gonna be on our team, Flea. That's why we ain't gonna let you ride.
That's why I'm not gonna foul Flea Lord. I'm not gonna foul him. So that's why you need to be on my team. I ain't gonna foul you.
Oh shit, man! Like,
anyway,
if anything, like I ain't gonna always when we play basketball, man. You gotta guard me from 3 and beyond because I'll be shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might not even want to go inside.
I'm not guarding you. We're on the same team.
We're on the same team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're not guarding you. Yeah. Excuse my language, Primo Jab. Fuck Primo Jab, man. Yeah. Me and Flea Lord. What I'm saying? Well, we can be on the same.
Say less. Stand on that.
We're all on the same. We're all on the same team.
That's it.
We're on the same team. How about that? Us 3 on the same team. Anyway, you got 2 projects. You got 2. That's 2.
Yeah, I would say probably Pray for the Evil.
Okay.
Yep. First Me Fucks. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Hand Me My Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And this one that we just dropped with me and Crisis Full Court Press.
Full Court Press.
Yes.
I was saying before, like, you know, when I started working on, you know, full 2-3 zone in 2023, we started working on that joint January 2nd in 2023 because I went to go do a feature for Cortez. So I was doing a feature for Cortez, and him and Christ is working on a project in which they called Filthy Karma back in the days. And I wound up doing an L feature for Cortez, and I was talking to Christ. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You'll play some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, where I live at right now, it's like, you know, I'm a little far from the city. So, you know, I have to drive out, like, you know, damn near from Philly to the town. So, yeah, so I go over there, and I'm just like, I didn't want to just do the feature and just breeze. So I'm like, fuck it, let me hang out for a minute, go through some beats with him and shit. And he played like 2 joints, and I'm like, yo, those shits is fire, bro. So I'm like, yo, load one of them up. He like, oh, word? I'm like, yeah, load it up. So like, I done did the feature already. So I knocked out a joint with Crisis, you know what I'm saying? I laid one verse down, put a hook on it. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna come back and put a second verse on there, you know what I'm saying? Let me just sit with it, you know what I'm saying, with the first verse and the hook. So I'm like, we'll play something else. And I wind up knocking out another joint. So I did 2 joints. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna come back later on this week. We might as well just knock out a tape. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got 2 joints.
Oh shit.
Knock out 8 more. So he like, oh shit, you wanna do a tape? I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's get a bag. Like, you just did one with, you know, with Cortez, and I'm featured on it. Let's do one, you know what I'm saying? Ourselves, fuck it. So I was digging his beats and shit, and you know what I'm saying? I told him, I said, like, yo, this is gonna be like not my best project, but just like where I'm going with this right now. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, anything that I've done from 2023 and on, I was trying to separate myself from being a rapper to an artist now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to talk about the same shit I've done in the past. I don't want to, you know, not saying that I stopped talking about that shit, but as much as I've grew up, you know what I'm saying, and I grew a part of that, I don't want to promote that too much no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to share gems on other things that you can do to get bread and survive on. So, you know, the direction I'm going with my music now is totally different from Flea Lord 2022 and before that. 2023 Flea, you know what I'm saying? I'm graduating to, you know, a better person and just a wiser person. So, like, you know, with my music, like, I try not to say nigga so much. Like, you know, I don't want to say nigga all the time because it's like you got people that rap the word nigga with nigga. And it be 4 bars of that shit, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I look at them and then I look at their age and I'm like,
lazy rapper.
Okay, you still haven't grown up yet, brother. You know what I'm saying? I look at people like that and I just feel like, you know, there comes a time where you got to grow up and just learn how to talk. And, you know, even when you putting out this message in your music, not saying that you can't say it because that's what we, you know, I mean, I just posted a picture of my grandfather today, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I am cut from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? I'm Puerto Rican, Black, and German, right? But because I grew up in the hood, I was a product of my environment. That's the way I talk. But now, here it is, grown Flea with, you know, kids that's young, a daughter that's a young adult, a teenager, and a fucking toddler. You know, I'm just trying to basically show them a different side of who their father has become as I've gotten older. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a young father at the time too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still growing up myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens sometimes when these kids, like I said, it'd be better to be backed up when you're younger and hold all of that and get yourself stronger and prepped up for all the sports and all that. Because when you're young and you punching and punching and punching, chances are you're fucking up your testosterone, your growth, and you might fuck around and put a seed in that thing early. And then that whole life is, you know, cut short. So, like, you know, with me, I had my daughter when I was 20. At that age of me being 20 when my daughter was born, now I'm feeling like I'm 35. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm 20. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't be a 20-year-old with a fucking baby. Right. I can't live like a 20-year-old no more. Like, my fun days is practically over because I got cut short. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's parents that, you know, that don't grow up and realize that shit later on. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Now your kid is fucking, grown at the age of 13. Talk like a fucking sailor. So, I just felt like with where I'm going with this shit now, with everything with the music and just growing up, I'm just trying to pass on this message because like, it's just like you wanna pass on these messages, one, and then also you want to see people level up too. Like I don't like to see people like say certain shit or talk a certain way when I look at you and you're just a certain age and I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Now,
yeah, I feel you. I understand.
I ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning every day too. But I've overcame so much that when I see certain things, it's like, when are you going to grow up too? When are you going to learn that shit is trash? When are you going to learn that the way people are looked at, like you're looked at and people look at you, is not the way you want to be remembered? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely, I think going back to it, I think you summed it up perfect with one of your lines. Drug dealing music you could play at the cookout. You know what I'm saying? Well. Yeah, I mean, it feels good. The Crisis beats. I was when it was released that you and Crisis was having the album. I thought it was Crisis from the Justice League with a K, but it was but Crisis with the C. You know what I'm saying? And so when I heard the beats,
I was supposed to get some working with the Justice League. Like, I just got like, I think I got like 2 beats from them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. I got like 2 beats from them. So I got to do a song for them. And then I got to basically do a song for me. And then they're going to let me keep one of the beats and they could keep the track that I do for them. So it's just like,
yeah.
But, I didn't get to put their beat on this project because, it was just like timing with everything. And, I actually about to drop this project Friday. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping it Friday.
Shit.
Yeah. So on the 26th, this Friday, the project's dropping and, I'm very happy with it. You know what I'm saying? I got it's mixed production. And that's also another thing too. Like when I work with one producer, I don't mind pushing them to make the best product, and the best work that we're going to put out for the people. But that's hard to work with one producer and have them make heat every track. It's hard. Some producers ain't nice like that. So like a God Bless, we did 3. And if you go listen to all 3 projects, every beat on there, God Bless, came with it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It made me want to rap. Yeah, pause that too. Came with it. Came with the fire beats. There you go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so the fact that someone like God Bless, where I think he deserves way more credit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
Producers out. Me Fucks was cooking too. I got 3 prizes with Me Fucks.
Yeah.
I think I got 2 projects with 38 Special. 38 Special is pretty dope too. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to making beats. So like, some of these guys, that are rappers, like right now on Raised in the Sand, Pounds actually has a beat on there that he produced.
Oh shit.
Okay. What up, Pounds?
Shout out Pounds.
Yeah.
And then he's also rapping on one of the tracks that my man Ford produced. I'm not sure y'all familiar with Ford. He's a producer for I think he's in North Carolina. I could be wrong, but I believe
I've heard of him.
Yeah. Ford is
Mark
fire.
Ford?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the storm.
Yeah.
Storm hit him.
It might have got them again.
Yeah. It looked like it.
That's sort of light flickering. It looked like it was
That's what I saw. Thought I saw too. Yeah.
The Stranger Things, not the thing. Yeah. And it's about time to wrap this shit up too, yo. Pause. That shit's wild, man. Hey, yo, if the pussy got a smell to it, my shit gets soggy.
Yikes! Where did that come from?
That's a Philo line off song. I think it's 2-3. 2-3.
That's on 2-3 Zone.
I believe.
2-3 Zone, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a gem.
Shout out to Sepperton for the artwork. Yeah. Shout out to
we
the
didn't
artwork.
even get to talk. That's his man. Sep ride hard for Flea.
Yeah.
I didn't, man. He got to talk. He disappeared. Well, while he disappeared, man, let us. Can we talk about our top 5 Fleet Lord projects, or really? I wanted to talk about the man, aka the 2020 rapper of the year. Oh, Mr. I'm going on a 12 album run. You know, that was
crazy
a feat
2020
that
run.
I think definitely deserved celebration. And you know, I know a lot of people have tried to emulate that afterwards. But yeah, man, Carl, what about you? What's your top 5 Fleet Lord albums, man? I'll go next.
Rock America.
Yeah, Ito.
Yeah, definitely. I really
You can't hear?
we're gonna lose Primo Jab again. 2-3 Zone was definitely one of them. Delgado.
The Delgado's on there too.
Gets Greater Later.
Yeah, good. Yeah, check it out. Delgado, Rock America, Loyalty and Trust, Lord Talk 2, God bless. Gets Greater Later, but I have one more. There's a Ramelzi, the one with DJ Muggs.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. But Full Court Press and 2-3 Zone is a different type of Flea Lord. The reason why I laughed, Carl,
I'm back here, my bad.
That's all good.
Everybody's dropped out, but I ain't dropped out one time.
I know. I'm so proud of you, Lukey.
That's my thing. I dropped out 8 times.
It's storming out here right now. I just had to jump on my phone, and the power had went out.
Yeah, we saw it.
So I just plugged up my generator real quick, but it's going down. I'm going to the store. Fuck this. I need some backlist before it get worse.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you got your provisions.
We're gonna wrap it up though, man.
I'm good.
Well, we're gonna wrap it up though. We've been on here. It's been like we've been on here for like 15 minutes, but we really been on here for like an hour and how many long? Half an hour and 33 minutes, yo. But man,
good chopping it up with you brothers, man.
It's great.
Make sure y'all tap into the project. You know what I'm saying? The project dropping on Friday.
26.
Yep.
This Friday, the 26th.
July 26th.
Yep. Yeah, this Friday. This Friday.
Great, yo.
So, yeah, y'all make sure y'all tap in, you know what I'm saying, and get back with me and let me know y'all thoughts, brothers.
Yeah, this is great, man.
Absolutely.
We got you 1 week before you drop the joint. This is God right here, man. This is God.
Couple days before.
Couple days, you right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because it's dropped. Yep.
So indeed. Man. So I thank you so much for tapping in with us, my guy.
Y'all already know, man. We chop it up against phone, brothers. Y'all take care.
Definitely, man. Yeah,
yes.
Definitely. You on our team. You're on our team. Yeah, you on our team.
You know what I'm saying? Before the summer ends, let's get the game going. I'm there.
Oh, we got it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do
got this, yo.
Absolutely.
Let's go. All right, beloved, man. Y'all brothers, take it easy, man.
All right,
stay up, beloved.
Thank you. Peace.
Yeah.
So dope.
Bang. Can you record? Okay, boom. I wanted them to be safe. No, he's driving to go to the store right now. The power keeps on going on and off. The generator's there. I thank God that everything. Yeah. So I don't want to take him more, not be focused. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Yeah. So thank you, Flea, for coming on here and talking about real, for lack of better terms, even though we said real nigga shit.
No, man. Being a real motherfucker, man. Being a grown.
Yeah, he really is.
Mature.
Definitely a grown man.
Person, man. Somebody who's really grown, been through the trials of life, the trials and tribulations. What came out on the other side. Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Stuff,
but there again, his view on people. Like, you know, when we were talking the Trump stuff, it's like, well, you know, what was his take from it? It was, you know, it's just sad that somebody had to die. That there was death there.
Exactly.
Whether it's fake, you know, like it seems throughout everything that we talked about, he has this moral compass that's extremely strong.
Yep.
It does. That's probably why you got the loyalty or death shit.
Absolutely.
Also, I want to go. I forget what I was gonna say. It probably wasn't that important then. But yeah, definitely. His knowledge is about sports. I didn't know he played all those sports back then, but from meeting this brother in real life at the ATM by the Drunken Unicorn and thinking to myself, oh, I might need to stand back. from this motherfucker right here. Yeah. So we talked a little bit. Then he did the show, and Dolo Boat was up there. It was a good show, great show, I should say. The Benny the Butcher show
that night.
Then to go. That's when I first met Primo Jab in real life.
Yeah,
it was.
Oh shit.
Yeah. In real life, and bless. A lot of God bless that I was big ghost. Anyway, boom. And then seeing him outside of Supply and Demand, and I think it was a BMW SUV, and you could tell by his eyes that he was in a great place. From outside the ATM, seeing this nigga look at me, I'm looking at him. The ATM ain't working. You know what I'm saying? So boom, yeah. So then seeing him in his BMW. Then he told me about my daughter, told me about his son, and he showed me pictures. This how you gonna be cuddled up with your daughter and shit. Yo, it's real dope. It's real dope seeing this man's transformation, not as an artist, but as a person. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's good for. He's doing push-ups and sit-ups. You know what I'm saying? On live. You know what I'm saying? Having a good life. You know what I'm saying? And he deserves it, yo. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
yeah, he really do.
Absolutely.
I mean, again, having known when Flea and Bless linked up, that was a major point, a major inflection point of life for I think both of them, because like Prodigy co-signed Bless to work with Flea, right? He was like, yo, this dude is the dude that you should work for. And then they went on, and that's when Flea decided to start taking shit serious. They did Lord Talk Volume 1. Then they did Lord Talk Volume 2, which is a classic. I mean, in Flea's catalog, and not only in Flea's catalog, but for that time, absolutely.
For the whole genre.
Volume 2 is one of the, it's one of the classic albums of the it's a staple album, Lord Talk Volume 2. And I'll argue that with anybody. Lord Talk Volume 3, again, like Flea said, I think that was a quality piece of work that, kind of slipped under the radar, but through the process of the Lord Talks, you see Flea maturing. And then that was when he went on that the 12 album run. But he's matured as this businessman. But one thing that's never changed, and one thing that I respect about Flea, is that he's just a legit dude. Like you said, he's solid with his moral compass, with his direction. He knows what he wants, and he knows that it costs things, like intangible things. He understands the sacrifice that it takes if you want to have a better quality of life for your family. If you really want to succeed, he understands the effort and the drive that's needed to do that. And hearing him talk about his sport days, that makes sense now. Yeah, because that having that extra kind of I guess almost death wish of him saying, all right, well, I'm going to play hard, or I'm going to,
that's wild,
or I'm going to die, but let's see what happens,
What a crazy bold way to test a theory.
What a but I mean, obviously it worked for him, and it's he's been pushing it to the limit ever since. And again, shout out to Flea for his vision in putting together Lord Mobb too, because we didn't even get to build on the fact that he unified a bunch of people that are also determined, and he had that vision to say, hey, I can do this myself, or I have all these eyes on me, right? Based off of, putting these features on, whether it's Wes' album or whatever the case was. But he was like, yo, I got eyes on me. I need a team around me that's solid. So he got Pounds, he got Funk, he got Stars Coleman, G4 Jag,
G4 Jag, Dole Network,
Mums, Dole. I mean, he got a bunch of different people. TF, all these different people in Lord Mobb. Me Fucks, I mean, and they serious, man. They moving. So Yeah, man, it was great that we got to catch up with him, man. I always like chopping it up with Flea, man, because like I said, yeah, he's just a genuine dude. So it's great that we got to hear some stuff other than music stuff from him. I think that was the win. Absolutely.
And he's rooting for the right team, the New York Knicks. What, Carl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're wearing a UCLA jersey at the moment.
It stitched in, so I kind of liked it.
Lou
I'm a Reggie Miller
Alcindor.
fan. I'm a Reggie Miller fan. That's fucked up. I even said that, but I'm a Reggie Miller fan. That motherfucker could shoot. His wife was bad. He shot like this, but he was a cold-blooded killer, assassinator. He really was.
He definitely could drain him.
Pause.
Slow down. Slow down.
Yeah, slow down. Rufus Simmons voice. Slow down.
Cool out.
All the way out.
Chill out.
Slow down. No, wait, fellas, I think we should hop off here because I ain't dropped one time today. You know what I'm saying? I think it's
You're the MVP today. You're the MVP.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not really. Nah, I'm Bronny James. I'm like 1 for whatever. Yeah, I'm 1 for whatever. Yeah. I'm 1 for 152, huh?
I don't know. This was definitely a good one for you.
Yeah, definitely.
You did great, Lukey.
But fortunately, I take really good notes. So
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what it looks like. I can't wait to see Carl's magical moments.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll fix it. I'll fix it all.
See what Flea. Definitely, man. But it's been this has been a great episode, man. And we just continue to crank them out. We cranking them out. I vividly remember hitting up Shake and saying, "Hold me a jersey the next week." And I never hit that motherfucker back. Damn.
You better reach for them, see if they still there, man. Shout out Sheikh Hanif, man. Shout out Dun Dilly.
Yeah, and Top Hooter.
All those guys, yo. Ori. Yeah. Tremendous. Shout them out, man. Feed the family, man.
Definitely.
The Zingers.
Top Hooter on Facebook. It's a cool dude, yo. Oh, and also before we hop off here, shout out to Jamal Gasol in the crate challenge. Every time I see some crates, I be hitting up Jamal Gasol, man. That's my guy right there, yo. Kansas City Smack, man.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, while we shouting out Jamal Gasol, shout out Jamal Gasol for being a legendary stand-up dude in his community. He bought out an ice cream store.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, in the Record Heat in New York, man. He
paid for ice cream for the day for all the customers.
He put them on the news and everything. It was dope, man.
Yeah,
that's who we are, man. That's the type of people that I think exist in this abyss, man. Genuine people and who ain't willing or who are not unafraid to flex their muscle the right way. So yeah, shout him out, man. Praise the Pimp.
Shout out Jamal Gasol. That was amazing.
Yeah.
I saw that as well.
True indeed, man. True indeed. Like I said, we see y'all out here. We're going to recognize you. Also, shout out to the North Star album, Ezekiel the Prophet. I'm going to post that album today. Yeah, that shit.
Shout it out.
And real quick, shout out to Maze Overlay and Mondo Slade for the Shade 45. Did you guys get to see their freestyles on there?
The freestyle.
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
Shout out to the homies, man. Amazing Overlay, and shout out to the Madman Mondo. Those guys right there was going crazy. Mondo said some of the most craziest lines ever. Yeah, but shout out to the guys, yo. Shout out to the guys, yo.
Maze is really trying to be rapper of the year this year, man. Watch out.
He's been working.
Watch out.
True indeed. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see y'all next week. And remember, some people are him, some people came in him.
Whoa.
Peace.
Whoa. Cool out.
Stopping it. Cool out.
Cool out.
Oh.